A monumental shift is underway in the Indo-Pacific, with the Philippines at its epicenter. The United States has unveiled a staggering $26 trillion investment roadmap. More than a financial package, it's a declaration of faith in the Philippines' future as a key American ally. This historic pledge aims to catalyze prosperity, bolster security, and transform the archipelago into a regional powerhouse. The investment targets critical sectors, modernizing ports, upgrading energy grids, and building a resilient, dynamic economy. Washington's message is clear. The alliance is being supercharged for a new generation, with economic empowerment at its core. This is a strategic masterstroke in the great power competition shaping our region, offering Manila a powerful alternative. The plan empowers rather than indebts, strengthening Philippine sovereignty and unlocking untapped potential. This marks a new chapter in U.S. Philippine relations, built on shared prosperity and a joint commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. For ordinary Filipinos, $26 trillion may sound abstract, but its impact will be felt in daily life. The plan is about jobs, high-quality, stable careers in construction, engineering, logistics, and high-tech industries. New railways, ports, and factories mean more opportunities and a ripple effect that energizes local businesses. Investments in clean energy promise reliable, affordable electricity, ending brownouts and powering homes and businesses. Modernized transport will give Filipinos back their time, making commutes faster and daily life less stressful. Training in AI and data analytics will empower a new generation to lead in the digital economy, right at home. Improved logistics and agriculture will lower costs and boost food security, making life better for families and farmers. This is the human dimension, a stronger economy, better health, education, and a brighter future for all Filipinos. At the heart of this vision is the Luzon Economic Corridor, a trilateral project with the U.S. and Japan connecting Subic Bay, Clark, Manila, and Batangas. It's more than infrastructure. It's a blueprint for a world-class manufacturing and logistics hub that will drive growth for decades. State-of-the-art railways, modernized seaports, and resilient roads will slash logistics costs and boost competitiveness. Industrial parks and special economic zones along the corridor will attract high-tech manufacturing, especially in semiconductors and clean energy. Subic and Batangas become maritime gateways, Clark a logistics and manufacturing nexus, and Manila the financial center. This integrated approach, backed by American and Japanese expertise, will modernize Luzon and serve as a model for the nation. The Luzon Economic Corridor truly paves the path to sustained national progress. Economic ambitions depend on energy security, a pressing challenge for the Philippines as Malampaya gas supplies dwindle. The U.S. investment plan tackles this head-on, with a strategy for stable, affordable, and clean energy. Central to this is joint exploration of Reed Bank's oil and gas reserves, asserting Philippine sovereignty and unlocking domestic resources. U.S. technology and investment can replace Malampaya, fueling growth and reducing reliance on imports. The plan also accelerates clean energy billions for small modular nuclear reactors and large-scale solar farms. This comprehensive approach will lower electricity prices, attract energy-intensive industries, and insulate the nation from global shocks. By securing its own energy future, the Philippines empowers itself on the world stage. Energy security is not just about power, it's about sovereignty, stability, and economic independence. The Reed Bank initiative is a turning point, transforming a point of contention into a source of national strength. To thrive in the 21st century, the Philippines must embrace future industries, semiconductors, IT, and logistics. A landmark $1 billion investment will double semiconductor facilities, moving the country up the value chain and creating high-value jobs. Companies like Texas Instruments and Analog Devices are expanding, driving demand for skilled engineers and researchers. The IT BPM sector will shift from call centers to AI, data analytics, and software, with upskilling and digital infrastructure at the core. The goal: over 2.5 million digital jobs by 2028, making the Philippines a global hub for innovation. Logistics giants like FedEx and UPS are building state-of-the-art hubs, ensuring efficient movement of goods and supporting the manufacturing boom. By transforming into a regional logistics powerhouse, the Philippines becomes a critical transit point for Indo-Pacific trade. These pillars, tech, semiconductors, logistics, are engines for sustainable growth and global competitiveness. The $26 trillion U.S. investment plan offers the Philippines a clear choice, one that contrasts sharply with China's Belt and Road Initiative. While BRI projects often come with opaque contracts and debt risks, the U.S. model is built on transparency, mutual respect, and sovereignty. American-led investments use open bidding, private sector leadership, and co-financing with trusted partners like Japan. The focus is on commercially viable projects that generate revenue, not unsustainable debt. U.S.-backed projects prioritize local jobs, technology transfer, and high environmental standards, empowering the Philippine economy. This stands in contrast to BRI's record of imported labor and environmental concerns. The U.S. offer is an alliance of equals, helping the Philippines achieve its own goals and strengthen its independence. For a nation that values sovereignty, this distinction is crucial. By choosing transparent, sustainable investment, the Philippines reinforces its democratic and economic freedom for generations. In the Indo-Pacific, economic prosperity and security are inseparable. The $26 trillion investment is backed by a revitalized U.S. Philippine security alliance, essential for protecting investments and sovereignty. The U.S. is boosting military assistance, funding modern assets and upgrading bases to defend territory and maritime rights. Joint exercises like Balikatan now focus on maritime and coastal defense, signaling an ironclad commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty. U.S. forces training alongside Filipinos create a security shield, allowing economic projects like Reed Bank to proceed safely. This integrated strategy ensures economic gains aren't vulnerable to intimidation or external threats. Building up the armed forces is about preservation of rights, sea lanes, and the economic future. In this new era, defense and prosperity are deeply intertwined, securing a sovereign and thriving Philippine nation. The alliance proves that strong defense and a strong economy are two sides of the same coin. Realizing this bold vision isn't without obstacles. The $26 trillion promise depends on overcoming significant challenges. Legal limits on foreign ownership remain a barrier. Charter reforms will test the nation's commitment to openness. Diplomatic and security risks with China loom large, especially over Reed Bank, requiring deft diplomacy and reassurance at home. Success hinges on good governance, fighting corruption, cutting red tape, and delivering real results to the people. If benefits aren't felt, political support could waver, opening doors for rival narratives. The government must be a trustworthy steward of this historic opportunity. If these challenges are met, a Philippine century is within reach, a vibrant economy, secure energy, and world-class infrastructure. Imagine a nation powered by innovation, respected on the world stage, and a confident anchor of democracy in Asia. This is the ultimate prize. With strategic foresight, political will, and steadfast U.S. support, the Philippines can seize its destiny and build a brighter future for all.